Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Josh here from WeFolder.com, yet again with another video tour for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Today we're going to be taking a look at 4 of the actual Olympic sports that you can play. So you got stuff like the bobsled run, the ski jump, snowboarding. It's all pretty cool stuff. Let's jump into it and see what it's all about.
Ready!
Okay, we're going to start this video tour off by checking out the short track relay. As you can imagine, this is basically a relay race. You're going to be on teams of 4 characters. The controls are really simple. All you need is a Wii remote. You shake it left to right, just as I'm doing right there. When you're on a straightaway, you'll build up speed by doing that. And then you just lean into the turn with the Wii remote. So here I'm leaning to the left. Ideally, you want to take that turn as sharp as possible. But you don't want to take it too sharp because then it won't register the movement very well. So sometimes the game will actually tell you like that if you're doing it incorrectly. So this one's really fun if you're playing it with 4 other people, or 3 other people I should say, because you would be handing off to the next person, and so naturally everybody's going to be shouting back and forth and it gets pretty crazy. If you press the A button, your character will perform a little bit of a speed boost like I did with Amy there. So that's obviously very essential to pull off every time you have a new character. Here you have to actually shake the Wii remote forward to tag up to the next one. I believe now I'm playing as Blaze the cat. My Sonic character knowledge is not all that great, I'm sorry. And so, as you can see, top right corner, it's showing me I'm on the final lap. You're going to be going 8 laps around this kind of oval, this oval-shaped ice rink. And there we go, finish line. And my team got first. So this one's pretty fun. As always, with most of these games, you're going to get the most out of them if you play it with more people. That one especially is really fun because you'll be shouting back and forth, telling each other to go, go, go. So it gets pretty crazy.
First!
Let's check out the snowboarding here. This is the Snowboard Cross, which basically is a downhill race between yourself and 3 other players. There's a lot of sharp turns and ramps for you to jump off by flicking up on the Wii remote. Once you're airborne, you swing the controller to the left, right, up, or down to pull off tricks. If you manage to successfully land after the tricks, you'll get a speed boost depending on how many you performed. So that becomes pretty essential if you want to win the race. As for the actual snowboard controls, you just tilt the Wii remote to the left or right to move in that direction. All the controls work pretty well, and that's actually one of the main reasons that this is so much fun to play. You know, the motion controls make it a lot more interactive and fun. Another key to winning in this game is to avoid hitting the markers on the sides of the slopes. If you ram into those, they're going to slow you down considerably, so you want to watch out for them. You also want to try to stick to the main outlined area of the slopes if you want to go the quickest possible speed. And again, pulling off the tricks like I'm doing right now, the more you do, the faster your boost is going to be if you land, so that's another crucial part of winning in this. Each player can also press the A button 1 time while playing, and that will give you a pretty big speed boost as well. But like I said, you only get it once, so you want to kind of use it wisely. Alright, we're going to move on to checking out the bobsleigh racing in the game. This one's pretty fun. To start off, you want to build up some speed by shaking the Wii remote, and then when you're prompted to, you press the A button, and all the characters will jump in. This one's pretty simple to control. It's a pretty simple concept. Essentially what you're going to do is hold the Wii remote, and then just lean to the left or the right to make the bobsled lean in that direction. There's a little bit more to it though. As you can see in the middle of the track, there's actually a bunch of arrows. And the goal is to try and line up the bobsleigh with the middle or the arrows on the track, and that'll make you go faster. Top right corner is showing me how fast I'm currently going. And you'll notice when you're taking a sharp turn, the game will also prompt you. Like there, it's telling me there's going to be a hard left, so you know, just kind of make sure you know what's going on. As you can imagine, this one though is much more fun when you play with more people. So if you manage to get 4 people playing this, everybody's kind of got to work together to, you know, lean into the turns and not slow each other down. If you hit the side, obviously you're going to slow down considerably, so you really want to try to stay nice and centered and balanced on the track, just like in real bobsled racing. It's a pretty short track. As you can see, I'm about to end it right here. It's really all about going for your best time. I think I did pretty decent, but yeah, that one's a lot of fun with several people and everybody working together, and it's really fun if you line up on your couch in sort of the bobsled position.
Second.
We're going to wrap things up here today by playing some skiing in the giant slalom. Just like snowboarding, you're speeding downhill and slicing through some sharp turns. Here, however, the goal is to ski through as many of the markers as possible. So in the top right corner, you'll see I have to aim for getting 28 of them, which is kind of tricky. As you can see, I'm not doing too great. I've already missed a few of them. The controls are just like snowboarding. You tilt to the left or right to move, and press the A button to use your boost. Flicking up will cause you to jump. However, there are no ramps here, so not much point in doing that. You'll notice I'm using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. I just kind of prefer to ski that way. If you want, you can just use the Wii Remote. If you and your friends don't have enough Nunchuck attachments, you can just use the Wii Remote. But I don't know, when I think of skiing, I kind of think of the two skis in your hand, and so I find the Nunchuck to be a little bit more fun to use. But they both work perfectly fine. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap up our look at Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. We, checked out 4 of the Olympic sports. Check out more of the game at WiiFolder.com. There's also going to be another video tour where we take a look at the Dream events. Alright guys, thanks for watching.